everyone. Thanks for joining me. This is Connie. Today I'm putting together a one-page scrapbook layout. The bears are from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs, and it is A Mother's Love. So I want to welcome everyone and thank you for joining me, and I hope you get some inspiration from what I'm doing today. I am using digital paper from Nitwit Collections. I think it's from Porch Swing. I think that's what it's called. I will look and double check. So I'm building off of see this greenish piece in the back, a 12 by 12 piece. That's going to be the size of my layout. And I already put this piece down because I need to put this piece on, and got a double layer of lace on here. You can see there's some white, and then this is a very pale pink. And then I put some 1 millimeter foam tape just to offset it some. So what I'm going to do is, before I get too involved, is to see some of my messy desk. Ugh, this is what I work in. I'm going to put my other pieces on so I can build from that. And oh goodness, sorry, I got to quick sand this down. I thought I had got all my pieces sanded down. I need this off-camera sanding this. I need a new paper trimmer blade, and I probably have one somewhere. This somewhere is the question. Okay. And I print on different types of paper. I actually printed this Bristol vellum, and it's 8.5 by 14 size, so I can get the 12-inch length. And I have very good luck with this. I use different, like I said, different papers. This is the Nina brand. I don't have what do you call it? Wide format printer. Don't have any plans to get one. So I make do with what I have, and actually, it's a good way to use up scrapbook paper that you might not otherwise use, because this is the back side of it, and it's not my cup of tea. I've used it for Christmas last year for some cards, this part here, and it's okay, but yeah. And yes, this does take longer, but I do have the time, so. And for me, it's much cheaper with the way I have it set up. I also do use 12 by 12 paper. Don't get me wrong. This works good for me. So, well, goodness, did it the other side yeah, it's the other side that I did. That gap in there up there is fine. It's this gap that would probably be fine, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to trust myself. I know how I did this. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say as usual, but I hope everyone is having a good day and enjoying some craft time. I came across, when I was pulling out scrapbook layouts to get ready to do a video of one of my albums, I came across some scrapbook albums that I apparently used tape on, double-sided tape, and I have to go back and repair them. So, long time ago, I switched to to liquid glue, and I've had a little better luck with it. So, but everybody uses different stuff. I get that. Okay, see if I can get this fairly straight. That's the one problem I have with working with digital paper, is I don't trim very straight sometimes. So that can be an issue. I wish I had room for a guillotine better. That would be awesome. But I'm going to put this piece on next. This piece is about, not including the lace, about, I think it's supposed to be about 1 3/4, 1 7/8. Just however it works. And I want the lace pretty much to the bottom. I'll trim off this piece down here. Sorry if I get out of frame a little bit. But what I'm going to try and do is fill in, let's see, I'm just kind of trying to get this as straight as possible. And let's see if I can hold this down with, weight it down with some glasses. As you can see, yes, I have multiple pair of glasses. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac glue for this because of the lace. I beacon Fabri-Tac. Love this stuff. Mm, except when I have a mess with it. But it's great on fabric, lace, ribbon. Show my mulberry flowers. It works really nicely on. So get a nice bead of glue on here. I want to start scrapbooking again a little bit more. I've started some uh, beading and jewelry making for a couple of my great nieces and myself, and I'm enjoying that. Uh, Getting this as straight as possible. Like I said, and I'm working on a mini album and different things. I just haven't had as much time scrapbooking when it got so cold. I couldn't stay warm, so it was just, it was difficult for me to do too much. It just, sorry, get back in here. Okay, now let's get move on here, folks. We will put this border on next, but first I'm going to glue this border on. This is just a this white border is just a piece. Oh, it's a border punch I have from I want to say Amazon. I don't remember. I want it to go on top, so I'm going to put it up here. And not all of Nitwit Collections paper is seamless. If you're familiar with working with digital paper, you can see a seam on the green. I'm okay with that. By the time you get all your embellishments, your paper pieces, and everything, your photos, you really are not going to notice it that much. I don't know if you can notice it too much on this one. I can, but um, well, I shouldn't say I can notice it a lot. I can notice it, but it's not that big a deal for me. So, and what I'll do when I'm all done is either take my long scissors or the paper trimmer and just cut off one edge. So I'm good with it being longer like this. Okay. And this just goes so it's right up at the top like that. That on. And since I have the most glue of this, we'll use this. Oops. I do have to keep the lid on that, though. That's the only thing. Okay, let's see. If I get this side straight, then this side should be fairly straight there. And then excuse my reach, get my, I don't know if I ever told you, I got the tea ruler from close to my, no, close to my heart. I think that's when that closed recently. Well, anyway, my hands decided to flip it on the floor and it broke. And I was not a happy camper. I just want to measure where this is going to be at for 12 inches so I can put this in just a little bit because this is going to go pretty much close to the 12-inch side. This is just a 4 1/4, I believe, by 6 1/4 piece of paper. I'm not doing a fancy photo mat for this, just doing a small one. So, or just doing a plain one. I got this idea for this layout from Pinterest, where I will be honest, I get a lot of my layout ideas from Pinterest. I changed up the colors, the photo size. My bears, as you might have seen at the beginning, are quite large, probably a little larger than they were there. Let's see, 12. Oh, we've got 12 measured right here on the ruler. Boy, what an idiot am I. I'm going to go about a 1/4 inch in. It's early in the morning. What can I say? Anyway, so I changed up the colors some and good things, but except that's where I get most of my inspiration. Okay, let's go on with the bears, get this finished. Except my bears, I have no idea to tell you an exact size. Um, and I added a bear in. This bear in my right hand, this one I added in is an additional bear. It's not part of the set. These three are. I just took this bear, left his legs off, and then this arm I put over here. So basically it's the same bear. Okay. But well, let's figure this out. I might just glue these a little bit. Yeah, to get them together. I wanted you to be able to see them separate a little bit and what I'm working with. I think we've got some there. Um, I'm only putting glue up to at the bottom of the ear there, just to figure out where it's going to go first. It's going to go somewhere like this. Okay, so she's kind of laying, looks like she's laying on mom's lap. And then this bear, can't remember, this bear is going to go like this. So let's see, we're just going to put, for now, some glue on the back of his paw. And then I'll put a little bit down here because it's going to go on the back of her. And we'll figure the rest out from there. Yeah, we're going to go like this. Okay, this bear I'll put on last and I'm just going to glue it on manually. So I'm just thinking where I want this, about like this. So from his ear down, I'm not going to glue, and then her top part of her paw, I won't glue. So from his ear, let's see, from this ear, I'll do down. I think I have that. I got the opposite ear, of course. I'm always backwards on this. Let's see, and his arm we've got to take off. You don't listen to me. I'll steer you wrong. Trust me. Okay, I want those. So, okay. So it's this side and down. We're okay with the glue that's on there, though. We'll leave that. I either make pieces very large or small. There's like no medium in between for me. Um, I don't know. And these worked out really well for being larger. Sometimes I have a struggle with larger pieces, so. Okay, now I need to put some more glue on all but this top part up here. So I need glue over here, yeah. We'll just go about there. The, what do you call it? Um, Plastic sleeve will hold, or the sleeve will hold it in. This paper for her dress and the apron. So the apron is from American Crafts. I don't remember the name of it, but this dress and then her the apron and the trim are the excuse me the bow and the trim on her sleeves and stuff. That's from this same paper pack or same kit, and I just made it smaller dimensions because otherwise this floral on her dress would have been this size. I didn't want that, so I just scaled it down when I printed it. Just to give you an idea. Now I have these butterflies. These are from Cricut Design Space. I don't remember the number. I just put glue in different spots, or glitter glue, and then I just sprinkled it with some um, glitter. Dick. There's a little bit of glue on my fingers, so that's why it's kind of not wanting to stick. I'm also going to use different glue because it works better with the foam. Oh, I need to put this bear on, and if I forget it, if I don't just set it here, I'll forget it. There's a title that goes with this. I might have forgot to mention that. I know I did. There is a title, A Mother's Love, that you can add on if you wish. I'm not using it. You could use this for grandmother, it'd be pretty for that. And I have room then for my journaling down here if I choose to put some on. I don't know. I've been trying to add it. Sometimes I forget, but at least a little bit. This one over here. Is this one gonna stick? Yes. Okay. Okay. And then I made this bow. I just used some tulle. I actually had 3/16 and 3/8 ribbon of the same color pretty much, and then I just added some pearls, and that was quite interesting. I don't know when I finally realized I had the two sizes, but I do, so I'm going to use it. This I'm putting up here. I'm just going to hold it for a moment. That I might have to weight down this piece. I'm not sure. Get this up there. I'm just thinking I got enough dimension. I could pop him up, but mm, I don't know where all my foam tape is, so we're just going to leave him flat. That's good. I probably have enough laying around here, but I'm not going to try to take the time to do that. A friend of mine was over and she said she needs to get some glue, and she said she was at one of our local stores. It's a hardware store, and she was looking for some. And I just casually said, I wish I could do that, go into a store and shop and look. She kind of was shocked that I said that because I guess she didn't realize I can't do that anymore. And talking to my mom, and she said, "Well, what kind of glue do you use?" And I said, "Well, it depends upon the project." Kind of like when I'm doing my jewelry now. What pliers do I use? It depends upon the project. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing here yet as far as if I'm using these, but ignore the green part if you can. There were three flowers down here on the other ladies, and yeah, I'm gonna add them in. I wasn't going to. I was just debating, just getting these stems off, but I'm going to. I think it adds a little bit. And it finishes this corner off some. But if you stuck around this long, I want to thank you for joining me. If you have questions, please leave a comment. I'll get back to you. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I would appreciate that. If there's something special you want to see for a video, please leave a comment. I will do my best to accommodate. I'm just kind of all over the place with videos lately, and kind of the way I've been doing with my crafting. I've been all over the place. So just trying to figure out what I want to do. Those will have to dry for quite some time too to actually stay there, but I love the colors on this. I will say the other lady had some beautiful blue colors, and I thought I had some blue that would work, and I had one piece but not enough for everything to, to match or to coordinate. So I just looked to what I had for digital paper, and I thought, oh, this works good. So that is my finished layout, guys. If you have any questions, again, leave a comment. Otherwise, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Take care. Have an awesome day.